Today, we're diving into something we all deal with daily but rarely think about: personal space. Ever feel that little jolt of discomfort when someone stands just a bit too close? That's your personal bubble, and the story of how we came to respect it is more fascinating than you might think. So, where did this idea even come from? For much of human history, the concept was pretty fuzzy. In crowded pre-industrial societies, privacy was a luxury few could afford. Families often lived in single rooms, and public spaces were a chaotic jumble of people. The idea of an invisible personal territory just wasn't part of the social code. Think of medieval taverns or bustling marketplaces. People were constantly shoulder to shoulder. The focus was on community and survival, not individual boundaries. The big shift really started around the 16th and 17th centuries, especially in Europe. As a middle class began to emerge, so did new ideas about individualism and etiquette. For the first time, guidebooks on manners became popular. These weren't just about which fork to use. They taught people how to behave in a civilized way. One key lesson was self-control and restraint, which included not imposing yourself physically on others. This was the seed of personal space as we know it. People started to see their bodies and the immediate area around them as their own. Then came the Victorian era in the 19th century, which took things to a whole new level. The Victorians were obsessed with propriety and decorum. Strict rules governed interactions between men and women, different social classes, and even family members. Physical contact was highly regulated. A formal handshake might be acceptable, but a casual touch on the arm, potentially scandalous. This created a culture where keeping a respectful distance wasn't just polite, it was a moral imperative. This social distance became a clear, visible marker of respect and status. The 20th century, however, is when we really started to scientifically understand personal space. In the 1960s, an anthropologist named Edward T. Hall coined the term proxemics, the study of how humans use space. He famously identified different zones: the intimate zone for close relationships, the personal zone for friends, the social zone for acquaintances, and the public zone for speaking to large groups. His work showed that our need for space isn't just a cultural quirk. It's a fundamental, almost biological part of how we communicate. It proved that feeling of discomfort when someone invades your bubble is a real, universal human experience. Today, in our hyperconnected, globalized world, the rules are constantly evolving. Cultural differences play a huge role. What's considered normal in a bustling city like Tokyo might feel intrusive in a small town in the Midwest. Technology has also added a new layer: our digital space. Who can tag you in a photo? Who can send you a direct message? These are all new frontiers of personal boundaries. From a chaotic jumble of humanity to a world of carefully managed invisible bubbles, the history of personal space is really the story of our journey toward valuing the individual. It's a silent language we all speak, a dance of distance that shows respect and helps us all coexist more comfortably. So, the next time you step back to give someone a little room, you're participating in a tradition that's been centuries in the making. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden rules of our world. We'll see you in the next video.